Here it says the perpendicular bisector of triangle sides meet at a point called the circumcenter of the triangle. Prove that the circumcenter is equidistant from each vertex of triangle. First of all, I have to show x has a same distance from C, B, and A. So I draw a line from X to C and from X to B. I create two triangles RXC and RXB. I prove these two triangles RX, RX, RXC I don't know why I can't write RXC. Congruent is congruent to RXB. Okay? To show it, first of all, I say RX equals RX common. So RX is common. So I write abbreviate of this word. It's common. And here R and R1 equals R2. So R1, let me put 1 and 2. R1 equals R2, R1. The angle R1 equals R2 equals 90. So 90 degree. They are 90 degree. And now I go RB equals RC, RB equals RC. Given given information, so I only write given. Okay, so I could prove these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent, with which reason I say SAS. Two sides and the angles between them. Okay, so I could, these two triangles are congruent. So XC equals XB. So I get a result of this part XC equals XB. It's the step 1. I write it as step 1. I will go for step 2. Let me change my color. Now here I draw a line between X and A and get an X and C again, but this time with a red color. So here I say P1 and P2 are equal 90 degree. So first of all, let me write triangle PXA. PXA. I am gonna prove it's congruent. So I am gonna prove congruent with triangle PXC. PXC. I start to write P1, the angles P1 equals angle P2. They are 90 degree. Okay. PA and PC equals given, given. So PA equals PC. I say it's given information, given, and next reason would be px equals px. It's common sides, so I say the reason is common. So I could prove this two triangle with SAS, two sides and angles between them, they are congruent. I could prove two triangles are congruent. Which triangle? Triangle PXA and PXC. They are congruent, so I can say when two triangles are congruent, I can say their sides, corresponding sides and corresponding angles are congruent. So I say XA and XC, XA equals XC. It's a step two. Now from step one, I say XC and here XC. XC here was equal XB and here equals XA. So from this steps, step one and step two, I could prove XC equals XA, and I said XC from step 1 equals XB, so equals XB. So I could prove X has the same distance from all the vertex, vertex A, vertex C, and vertex B.